Gates spring back. They're racing from the 1400-meter marker. Minatos towards the back end early on with his Anami. Night in Japan is the early leader that led it by a length in the early stages. Mediterranean Flame races 3 off the rail in the green cap. Between runners is Pomerol. That's in third. On the inside is Rip Snorter, about 4 lengths off the leader. Explosive Gift is passing runners up on the outside. Then came Golden Alexia. Salagadulas in the blue and pink towards the back end. Aminator's back behind that one, and Izanami is the trailer. They're going into that bend. They got just over 800 meters to go. Night in Japan leads at the length to Mediterranean Flame in second, just gets scrubbed along. Pomerol's back on the fence in third. The red cap within striking distance, just 2 lengths to make up. Then Explosive Gift gets rushed along now. Rip Snorter further back. Then Salagadula. Minato's coming 3 wide. Then came Golden Alexia and Izanami, the trailer. Turning for home, 400 meters from the judge. Night in Japan's clear by 3. From Mediterranean Flame, Aminator's quickened up very well on the outside. Pomerol's down the centre in with a shot too. Then came Mediterranean Flame. Aminator explodes into action. The outside going together with Pomerol. Then came Night in Japan. It's Pomerol, and on the outside Aminator. Pomerol with the advantage. Aminator tries hard. Here it comes, Pomerol. A neck from in second, Aminator. Then came further back Night in Japan, and then behind that was Rip Snorter. 8-6 provisional result. Here's the head-on replay. Aminator's in the yellow sleeves and cap. The red cap down the centre of Pomerol with Charles Ndlovu is in front. Aminator trying hard on the outside, but it is Charles Ndlovu and Pomerol that cross the line first. 3, 5, 8, 6 the numbers.
The Tara Lang team visiting the winner's box for the first leg of the pick 6. Pomerol trying Polly for the first time, proves to really enjoy the surface, and she comes through to shed her maiden tag under Charles Ndlovu. Very well done to her groom Shoes. He'll be celebrating 1,500 Rand courtesy of World Sports Betting. A big thank you to them for this initiative. Every race of every race day here in the Eastern Cape for the grooms, it's much appreciated. And also a big thanks to Temba, who joins me on behalf of Shoes to accept. Temba, thank you very much. Charles joining me. Oh, look at those lovely colors of Taras. Really are standout and very easy to find in the race, but it wasn't too hard to find Pomerol in the race. All eyes were on her, and Charles, well done. She's come through beautifully.
First of all, a big thanks to Tara Lang Racing, Kevin Fenter, at track, Ewan, hardworking Tara, and the boys back at home. You know, hard work pays off. I'm not getting a lot of rides for Team Tara, but there's a reason for that. Sometimes I'll be riding for the boss. But when I got a ride on this horse first time on the grass, yeah, she gave me a good feel. And Tara, Kevin, and you, and they say, look here, you can keep the ride. So thank you very much for keeping your word, guys. I appreciate it.
I have to ask you, though, you had a horse that you could possibly have gotten the ride on called Aminato, and that was the horse that really rode you down to the line. Did it give you that extra zest to make sure you got your head down? Because it would have been very hard to get beaten by the horse that you thought also had a winning chance.
Look, on scratching days, the boss had me on the grey, and I said, Boza, please, I can't ride for you. I have to ride for Team Tara. The boss tune, you know what? You can go and jump. So I begged him. And 2 minutes later, I changed his mind. Also, thanks to him, you know. And yeah, in a race, I find myself sitting in a pole position, comfortable, you know. Thanks to the boys for clean riding, turning for home. She took a little bit of time to get going.
Neil and I did see that.
And I thought, you know what? And normally I don't pull stick, but I had to today. I'm sorry, girl, with your short tail. But I did see the grey horse on my outside with the edge of my eye, and I thought it's coming at me. But the filly gave me another kick, which is very well done for keeping this filly ticking, guys.
Charles, well done.
Thank you very much. Winning form, my family, thank you very much for the support. You know, my daughters, they're writing exam, man. I wish them all the best, man. Thank you very much.
Charles, well done. Just a quick shout out to Gavin. Of course, he gave us the feedback for the track talk segment on Wednesday, and he did say Charles has been coming to ride this filly on the poly, and the first gallop she was green. They sent her out for the second one. Charles was happy with that. And Tara, on that, first of all, we've got to say a huge thank you to your yard. Gavin does the chats. Obviously, you guys work as a team, but you guys are always so forthcoming with information regarding your horses, and Gavin made no secret that he made this a big runner today. So a big thank you and well done.
Yeah, look, Nadine, is very important. You know, we're not just a closed stable.
Yeah.
Information's for everybody. You know, all deserve to have a little bit of fun and, you know, at the end of the day. But before I start, Nadine, huge thank you to Justin Snaith, Snaith Racing. He phoned me up and he said, Tara, I've got a filly here. Would you be interested? And I thought, oh my God, I'm trying to cut back on my own personal horses. And then Justin said, Tara, you're going to have fun with her. I think she'll be effective on both surfaces. And I mean, Justin's not an idiot. I mean, he's not champion trainer for nothing. And he said, look, if you want her, phone Oscar Folk. So I phoned Oscar, and Julie, the horse, arrived. Absolutely immaculate condition. You know, any horse you get from Snaith Racing.
Yeah.
I mean, they belong in a Vogue magazine, don't they? Minus her tail. But Justin, I won't blame you for that. But yeah, she's a nice filly. I think we're going to have a bit of fun with her, like Justin said, in PE. And it's about time that I got a decent horse. You know, my stalwarts are starting to get a little bit long in the tooth now. And, you know, I can't expect him, you know, to keep serving me day in and day out. So huge thank you to Snaith Racing, to Oscar Folks. Well done to Gav. And yeah, Charlie's redeemed himself in my books. He was in the dog box for quite a few days, and I really was not talking to him at all. That Scottish temper was certainly flaring. But yeah, he's proved himself again. So yeah, Charlie, thank goodness, because I was very angry. Yeah, I was really angry with you. But anyway, it's a team effort, Nadine. I'm a very small yard, and I think I've got a 14.1 win strike rate, and I think a 50 if I stood to be corrected place. So guys, you know, if you're wanting your horse, you know, to, you know, have a good life and a long life, you know, just consider sending your horse to Laying Racing.
Well, they do thrive there, and Tara, this filly has come along as you've planned her career, which is something I really admire about your yard. You pick and you plot and you plan their races, and she's come through very well for you. We'll see more of her. Congratulations.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's Gavin's job, Nadine. I don't interfere with him. He doesn't interfere with me. Although I do have the last say, you know, and I can throw my toys out the cot, but we do come to a unanimous decision, you know, at the end of the day. And well done to the guys at home, to Shoes.
Yeah.
He's done a phenomenal job. He also, Shoes, needs no introduction to you know, to Fairview Racing. He's been around for a very long time. Unfortunately, he's not present. His father's passed away and he's had to go home. But yeah, well done to the guys at home, and a special thank you to Top Bet.
Well done, Tara.
Thank you.
Definitely will echo Tara's sentiments there. The yard have got the open boxes, and they just really are a full complement team-wise. They've got Gavin, who really knows how horses should work and works them well, and Tara, who back at home looks after the well-being of the horse. Gavin plots and plans them as far as the racings, the merit ratings are concerned. I doubt there's too many people that know more than him as far as that's concerned, and Ewan's always there to add the hands-on touch as well. So the yard really is a well-rounded unit. Pomerol comes through, and once again a huge thank you to the yard for all the information regarding her. She wins very well this afternoon in Tara's wonderful colours, so she's both the trainer and the owner. Well done, and a great ride from Charlie.